I think today will be one of those non-music drives. We're going to try to get a real accurate assessment of our AI student driver Fsd Supervised 12.5.1.3. We are taking Panda to the collision center. Yeah, this will be mixed emotions. I think Enterprise Rental Car has a Toyota Corolla of some sort to give us. So maybe we'll do some videos regarding that transition going from electric back down to an internal combustion engine. Yeah, not feeling good about that. Wish Tesla had a loaner car to give me. We'll maybe do some just try to do some work in there, but I'm pretty sure they're not going to give us a loaner at the collision center. So we're going to do the best we can with what we got. And what we got right now is a bumper and a reflector plate that needs to be updated and replaced on Panda. So we're going to go ahead and get started. We don't have an appointment until noon. It's early, but might as well get there early, right? Kind of wish we wouldn't go this way due to the construction. Matter of fact, I do believe our AI student driver is now put itself in a pickle, so I'm going to take over. All right, so that's a disengagement. Exiting out of the shopping center. Construction all around us. When the FSD is finally able to reverse, that'll be another huge milestone where it can make a decision. I've put myself in a bad position. It is optimal for me to reverse course. That'll be like crazy mind blowing. So my next big update that I'm hoping for, I've just seen a Cybertruck, yeah. My next big thing that I'm hoping for is the merger of the stacks, putting everything end-to-end, highway, city streets. That'll be huge. After that, I'm assuming we'll get actual smart summon. Little ass can't hurt nobody. Get a little ass, get a little banish. I think that'll be the next huge milestone. And with that, I believe reverse should probably be bundled in with the actual smart summon and banish. So, still got some incredible wonders that's gonna come associated with FSD. Coming up here on a right turn, we stop, peek through. I do believe we're safe. The car thinks so as well. Now we're on Kirkwood. Mighty active out here for a Tuesday morning. not sure how long this repair is going to take. A week would be ideal, but I mean, I'm not paying for the rental car. I just want my wife in the safest thing possible, and the Toyota Corolla is probably a decent car. I've never had one, but I know it's not as safe as this Model X. So, you know, a week would be ideal, but she's got it in her head that it's going to take about a month's worth of repairs. Oh, I don't even want to say it. All right, we got the green. Oh, not bad, not bad. So, keep you posted. Probably do some videos in the Corolla. My goal is to never pump gas again. So that's gonna be her task. I don't know. Me personally, I'm never touching the gas pump. Bad enough, I gotta go back to an internal combustion engine. I'm not touching that gas pump. Getting off Briar Forest to get back on Kirkwood. No problem there. Our auto set speed limit is about 10 miles over. It's a natural speed limit. Am I willing to take the bullet for this speeding ticket? I suppose so. You know, I would try my best to get out of the ticket, but I mean, I'm in control. I could easily lower the speed, so I don't know. Sometimes it's just so smooth, you're like, it's not supposed to be this speed. Then you got the humans that are going at least 50 down here. I mean, at least 50. So take a little speeding from our AI student driver any day of the week, knowing that it's going to do its best to prevent any collisions. It's not distracted, it's not on the phone, it's not multitasking in any way, shape, or form. It's getting back over here in the left lane. It makes me want to know if it knows that the right lane is for bicycles. I don't know. There really is no other reason for it to have jumped back in the left lane. Nothing popped up on the screen to let me know that's why I did that, but it's curious. It's seen the sign that said HOV bike only and then got its tail back over here to the left. That's crazy to me. Or it could just be the upcoming left turn that's supposed to happen in a few blocks. So we got one disengagement so far. Parking lot shenanigans is basically what I like to chalk that up to. Yeah, passing the slow bees. This is weird. I like it. Entire ordeal has the wife thinking we need another Tesla, basically. Not another car, but another Tesla for moments like this when this one becomes indisposed. Renting one seems to be a bit more expensive than it should be. And I got rid of mine before I started doing videos and things. I mean, I had my Model 3 for 3 years and put less than 12,000 miles on it. It's kind of like it was a bill that I really wasn't even utilizing as much. But now that FSD has become a huge part of my daily commute, I mean, I go out and conduct FSD drives just to see where the software is at. That situation in itself has changed. We're going to be putting more miles on the Model X. She's thinking maybe you could just take the Model X everywhere and I can just have a Tesla as my commuter. I don't know. We're gonna bat that around for a little bit and see how it goes. But I have a feeling having the internal combustion engine from her home country, the Toyota Corolla, is not going to be up to snuff. Let's just say it like that. She's gonna miss the amenities that Tesla has provided and she's grown accustomed to. Alright, so we're gonna take a right here on North Dairy Ashford. We're in the right lanes. We're good. After we get Panda back, I plan to, get some family members in the passenger seat here, just to experience FSD. I forget that so many people have actually sat in the vehicle with FSD operation. It's truly magical. You'll never forget your first time, as they so often like to say. Yeah, we're gonna get some more family members and put them on camera for their first time and get their live reactions as well. So hopefully we get Panda back from the collision repair shop 2 weeks? 2 weeks maybe, we'll see. There. Other than the parking lot shenanigans, the drive has been relatively smooth, boring even. But I suppose that's exactly what you want. Tweets from Holmar says that the first Tesla robotaxi fair will be in Vegas, which makes a whole lot of sense. They've got the tunnel down there, no real variables to speak of. I have a feeling that they're going to be able to implement that on 10/10. They probably could implement that now. Maybe they're getting it all worked out, jazzed up. They could probably start collecting fares immediately on after, you know, when they start doing it. But it won't be long now when you kind of feel this confidence here. Very few situations that'll get the car hung up. And even those will get ironed out. Those kinks will get ironed out. I can't wait until they start building models directly for AI4, hardware 4 vehicles. That when we had the Model 3, I knew that we were going to eventually upgrade to hardware 4. And I'm not saying we'll switch like iPhones, every time they have a new hardware stack, we'll upgrade cars. I doubt we'll do that. It's a little bit more expensive than a phone. But there's going to come a point where these things are going to not decrease in value so readily. The demand is going to perk up, and FSD is going to be a major catalyst for that demand. I'll take a hardware 3 car right now if it's got FSD all on it. It doesn't hurt me to make sure that it has some FSD capabilities. And that's how I will think about things in the future. Is it more expensive to buy, is the juice worth the squeeze to buy a brand new Tesla or get one that's gently used? I know one thing's for certain. Never, ever getting a car that doesn't have this software. It's not going to be in the stars. Technically, we're supposed to be going 40 miles an hour. Technically. We're 12 miles over the speed limit, which is probably problematic if a overzealous state trooper or a police officer, constable of sorts, wanted to meet his quota. But the car is so smooth, you don't even really notice that you're breaking the law. the auto set probably could be a little bit closer to the speed limit. Making sure it gets out of the way of the cars that are going to break the law anyway. Question is, if I do get another vehicle, would I sign up for Uber or Lyft and make a little cash on the side? I mean, you're not really driving. You're just monitoring, making sure it gets to where it needs to be, doesn't hit anything. I think driving for Uber or Lyft with FSD, that has to be a cheat code. That has to be a cheat code. The wear and tear of driving, like being out there for 4, 6, 8 hours just driving people around, it can be fairly taxing. Your brain, keeping tabs on all the vehicles around you, traffic, stop and go. Ugh. With FSD though, I think that's more than possible and would be fun, especially in the Houston area. I'm curious to how well it would do, with that last 100 feet. Good, would be some real good data. It's the only reason why I would entertain it. It'd be some real good data. Actual trips, actual stops. Realized that this was going to be the closer one to the light, and committed. gonna be super early to this appointment. No problem. We'll just watch some Netflix until they want to take the car. Oh, that was classy. Super classy. Young woman just opened the car door to spit. Got the light. Far lane. Executed perfectly. Hit me. I'm going to have to drive eventually. This is terrible. I don't want to drive anymore. Past the school zone. I mean, we weren't violating the school zone. It's not active, but it's one of the things that we do have to keep an eye on, making sure that we're doing the right thing, especially around the school zones. So. less than a minute away now. Pretty flawless drive. I will miss it. I will miss it. This isn't where we need to be. So another last 100 feet problem. I don't know. The navigation says we have a little bit more to go, and our AI student driver wanted to pull in a little bit early. So a little bit of failure to complete the last 100 feet here. This is where we need to be. Oh, let's see. Sniper trucks everywhere. That's gonna look like that. That's gonna look like that, I'm sure. Man, some of these beautiful Teslas. Still beautiful. So many busted Teslas. Kind of looks like Sid's room in Toy Story. But they're gonna repair them, I'm sure. They're gonna get it right. All right, and that's it. That's pretty much it, man. I ain't got nothing else. I'm just kind of sad that my car has to be here, but that's all I've got for you today. Be easy.